Hey, what's up, everybody? Brianna's playing with her phone. My name is Chris. Alongside me is Brianna. So, Brianna, what's up? This is my wife, Brianna.
Cool. I just got back from taking someone to the airport.
So
I just got back from the airport.
someone who did.
Me too.
Someone who did actually get back. Someone at the airport is Perry. Perry took his sister-in-law. Is that the proper term?
Yes.
To the airport. To go to Florida. Exciting news. How's it feel, Perry?
Disney World is still open. People are going.
People are going for legit, and we wanted to go too. Let's just get into our subject because clearly everybody's off kilter, off balance.
I have 3 drinks here.
You have 3 drinks. What is in those drinks?
I have Arbonne tea.
Yeah.
And then I
Ponzi
can't
tea.
move this one right now because that's my
that's your camera setup.
But that's my protein shake. And
okay.
Then I have my water. So yeah.
Wow, what kind of liquids are you running with, Perry?
Just water. I only drink water and tea.
Is that it? Is that legit it?
Yeah.
No alcohol?
And carbonated water, like sparkling water.
You're feeling fancy and you're feeling like a fancy lad?
Yeah, I love sparkling water.
No alcohol?
Nope.
No, he doesn't do well with it.
No, I'm bad with it.
He's bad with it. He gets go ahead, Perry. Tell us how you get with alcohol.
I mean, I'm like drunk on the first drink.
Yeah.
I can't.
Like daiquiri
I'm throwing up
level. He's like
he's
in bad shape.
Do you smoke weed?
Smoke that weed?
Are you just saying because you're on air?
Oh my god, it sounds like you're in a wind tunnel. It's okay, Perry.
He's getting nervous.
Does it really sound like I'm in a wind tunnel?
It does.
I think it's just you breathing heavy.
You're breathing heavy. It's all that that pot smoke.
I'm not breathing. Smoke. Do you still?
You're not breathing. Good. Just hold your breath. We'll be done in about 57 minutes. So just hold your breath and you'll be fine. You'll be good to go. Wait, Perry, do you smoke pot?
No.
Can't do that. He does, but he just.
He does, but he can't. He works for some
No, I don't.
Okay. Have you ever?
Why are you smiling then?
Okay.
Did you guys ever?
I'm happy to be here.
We all know. No, it's the marijuana. No, we haven't. Because I was never like, it's documented how much how he is without liquor is how I am with weed. Like I don't.
You've been around Chris when he's
handle well. I might have seen him once.
It's the weirdest thing ever. I told him like you're not allowed to smoke. He starts acting really fucking weird.
No, so that was the first go around. I feel like post quarantine, I had like a spell where like I would dabble back in it because I was fucking furloughed and who cared? Like there was nothing else to do besides do that and play Animal Crossing.
He literally got furloughed and he was like went to go grocery shopping.
Yeah.
And he comes back from a distance. He's got a fucking joint.
This is responsible.
Like a legit joint. Like who really smokes joints anymore? Because they got the whatchamacallit.
I got that vape.
Yeah, like it's all about the vape pen. So
and
he
edibles.
comes out, he's just like, fuck it, I'm furloughed. And I was like, what?
Good.
And edibles too.
Yeah, that was a weird time. You
weren't as weird that time.
Was I? No, so I think I handle it better now. I think I do. I don't think I feel the effects though. I think legit, I didn't know how to fucking smoke weed. I think that's what it was.
I think what it is that you were in the comfort of your own home. But when we've done it, like even the edibles, when we've gone out with our friends, that's when you get real fucking paranoid. There's someone behind you.
Yeah, that's me. I either get paranoid or I just fall asleep.
I used to get super fucking paranoid. Super paranoid. And I was the guy who did what do they call them? Psychotics? What do they call them? Psychedelics. There you go. You got it.
No.
And I didn't have as much like.
That's very vague. What type of psychedelics did you do?
All this stuff. Everything. Jungles. Bunnies.
Megan wants to know what we're talking about. She needs a good laugh.
What are we talking about? This is going to be a fucking buffet.
Well, speaking of weed, you know who likes to smoke weed?
Oh, God. Is he trying to do a segue? Go ahead.
Elon Musk does.
Elon Musk does. You know what Elon Musk's buddy is trying to do? He said that Elon Musk, what's the Max Hedrick or whatever? Elon Musk fucking buddy. He said that if he wanted to, he could start a Jurassic Park today.
Yeah, right now.
He said like he was legit like, oh yeah, which is a cocky ass fucking thing to say. It's like, if I wanted to. That's like someone was saying, we were watching videos on the internet. That's like someone saying like, if I wanted to play in the NBA, I could, but I just decided not to.
Well, have you ever been to this a fair and they have the $3,000 $3,000 or like the 8-foot horse or like the 3,000-pound pig or something?
Oh, like the carnival fucking like P.T. Barnum, like see a real mermaid is just like a dead fish glued to dead baby, that kind of thing. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Are you talking about dead fish glued the dead babies glue?
Yeah.
What are you talking about? So go ahead. Say for instance, I've been to a carnival or a fair, and I see the price.
Obviously, you fucking have.
Let's hypothetically, let's say I've been to a fair.
Okay, and they usually have. I just explained it. I was like, at the fair they have like the 3,000-pound pig or horse or cow or something. I can't remember what it is.
Are you? Hold on, I need to keep track of that. Are you explaining what a fair is to me, or are you saying that if Jurassic Park would be a thing, it would just be like a T-Rex? Like
no, it'll just be an overgrown lizard.
Yeah, be for sure. And then they were talking about like he said, oh yeah, we could do it, and then we'll like they won't exactly be like dinosaurs. They'll just be fucked up. Basically, like in the beginning, they'll just be fucked up mutations. It's like 15 years, but I think we'll perfect it and get. So you just have like
I think they're already
sophisticated fucked up.
No,
wait,
they can already do that shit.
What? Well, they remade a sheep, right? Didn't they do a fucking sheep?
Cloned animals.
They're clone animals.
Yeah, if they can clone animals, then
just need to find that amber. Where's that amber with the flying? What was the Jurassic Park? The mosquito. If we get that, we're set.
I think that we already have that.
You think so?
You don't think that we found like amber with like bugs in it?
I think we found amber with bugs in it. I do think we did that.
I don't think it has a mosquito with dinosaur blood DNA in it.
Yeah, that's probably a stretch. Yeah. And the thing too is like
it'd be probably more like a saber-tooth tiger, right?
Yeah, you just can't. I think cloning they got pretty well. Well, I think right with cloning they can remake the animals, but the animals die fairly quickly.
Can't they get blood from their bones?
No.
I thought they could extract it from their bones.
Maybe DNA to map the structure. They could probably because they're mapping DNA. Once we get to the level where like we feel comfortable like really knowing DNA, they could probably tinker with it. I don't know. I just
okay. The real question is,
what's the real question?
Are we going?
What character in Jurassic Park would you be
if
you
they
would
have
be a
real Jurassic Park and it's on some fucking island in fucking Indonesia, wherever the fuck? Are we going? Let's ask our live audience. What's our telephone number?
626-733-8256. If you want to let us know whether you would go to Jurassic Park. Would you be like the movie, like the movie crew? Like, would you be I think this is a reoccurring theme on like testing the waters. How safe would you feel? Would you be like the first ones to go? I think I would wait. I would hold off. It would be like Disney World right now. Like, I know they're open, but I'm going to wait to see how many people.
I mean, look at the Jurassic Park movie. The first people that came to have the experience was his family.
Yeah, he brought his kid to get fucking chewed on by velociraptors and eat shitty ice cream.
Yeah.
I
would probably wait a year.
I would wait longer than a year. Fuck that. Like, I'm not that, like, I think it's cool, but nowadays, like with like our like fanciful fucking TVs, like I'll watch that shit on TV for a while and then I'll eventually go.
Such a experience. So I feel like a year is if there's not too many like hiccups and fuck ups, I feel like I would go within a year. So I could be like, and then after the shit show happens.
Well, if it took place in Indonesia, they'd be like, if someone like a poor Indonesian worker died like at the hands of the mandibles or little hands of a T-Rex, they would cover that shit up. Yeah. They throw them right in the ocean. Like, what deaths? Yeah. Nothing. Come in, everybody. Nothing.
We're getting that money.
Getting that money. Getting that money. Yeah, I don't know. I think.
I mean, they wouldn't have to throw them in the ocean. They just feed them to a dinosaur.
They would. Yeah. Just like that, you get like in the mafia, you get fed by the pigs.
Free food.
Yeah. Yeah. You don't have to pay for the food. Yeah. I don't know. I think that's. fucking Elon Musk. That guy is such a like a.
I don't know. Like, it doesn't bother me. Does
I
it
mean,
bother
but
Perry?
he
It
said
doesn't
it.
bother me. He says
It doesn't bother. I know his friend said it. Like, his friend is the guy who is working with him on the Neuralink thing, which is a whole nother thing. It was just a brain chip thing with. That's a whole nother. I think we talked about that. I could have heard the golf.
I mean, I know there is controversy with some of the things that he said about like how the Egyptians had to have help.
Oh, Elon Musk said that?
Yeah, he said, and I know that like the African in general community wasn't happy about that because they're like, what are you saying that like we're not smart enough, we're not strong enough to build pyramids like on our own, which I can understand where people
would stop blowing up your own spaceships, Elon.
But I feel like for the Jurassic Park thing, it doesn't bother me.
It doesn't bother me. It's just it's so fucking. It's so not needed, right? It's just not needed.
It is. I mean, I am curious about that, so I'm kind of like.
I'd be curious, but couldn't we like have our like resources in other spots? Like, can't we like figure out this whole cancer shit before we move on to dinosaurs?
They already have the cure. They don't want to give it to us.
Oh, here we go.
Supposedly, psychic said we're supposed to find the cure this year too. So
psychic said that.
I mean, we already have it, but if the government's willing to.
Which psychic? Sylvia Brown. I know that's a famous one.
No, it was Baba. The color.
Careful.
What?
I'm just saying careful.
Wait, careful.
I don't know. You're saying Baba. It seems like
they color the Baba like I don't know why, but they color that and then something referring.
Oh, she's the blind one, right? Yes, that you love. She's Perry Brianna loves a blind psychic. Oh, she loves it. She's like this old blind psychic.
She had her vision when she was young, but there was like some accident, and then so when she was in that like space between being dead and alive, that place that she went to, the angel asked her like if,
you want to be psychic?
If she wanted to have her vision back, or if she wanted to have a special ability, and she asked for the special ability, and that's what she was given.
Oh, so she got like a Sophie's choice, like, hey, you could either have like a superpower and be blind, or you can have your vision back and just be a normal schmo.
Yeah.
What would you choose?
I mean, at that young of age, I don't know. Vision is such a beautiful thing. But seeing the future.
Perry, let's get your answer, then I'm going to tell you how I feel about it.
Well, someone should ask her if these guys can really make dinosaurs.
She's dead now.
She's dead now. Don't be insensitive.
Yeah.
What? Oh. No one told me that.
She's the only one who
heard of Baba anyway, so.
Yeah.
She predicted 9/11.
Oh, she didn't.
She did.
Oh, what'd she say? We have this is an ongoing fucking
because she's
fight.
blind.
Full on fight
like,
with us.
I see aircrafts, but she like referred to them as like giant birds crashing into the. What?
I don't know. I love it.
When did she go blind?
When she was very young, like 5, 4, very young.
So she's seen an airplane before, probably.
No, she was old when she died. Well, yeah, no, she did because it was like the 90s, but I think in her vision, whatever, that's how it came to her. So,
I think that if you're going to say, okay, I think it's very specific for me, because I think if you're going to say, I'll make you blind, but you're going to be psychic, I want to take that, because I don't even know if I want to be fucking psychic.
Other than 5-year-old really understands that concept.
Yeah, no, like who's giving that's cruel, that angel, to make a 5-year-old choose between her sight and being psychic. Like, that's fucked up on that angel's part.
It's kind of funny though, because there's like a show.
Why doesn't she just say, I'm going to make you psychic and I'm going to give you a vision? She's an angel.
Perry, have you heard of the show called the OA?
Yeah.
Okay, so did you watch it at all?
Octopus Academy?
There's an octopus in it, actually.
I wish. Octopus Academy.
So you haven't watched it.
Sounds adorable.
I thought it was another show.
It's a fucking phenomenal show. You never really got it. You have to really mentally prepare yourself for that show, because it's about different dimensions and but anyways, this chick's Russian, and
one of these dimensions have dinosaurs.
Well, They canceled the last season, but
you believe in parallel universes. Do you believe that there's a parallel universe here on Earth?
We could
That'd
be
be cool.
parallel.
Where dinosaurs and humans are living together?
Like the Flintstones.
Like the Flintstones.
Yeah.
But dinosaurs are like we're the subservient one, right? It's not a pterodactyl like it's a living. Like we're in that world, like T-Rex is like controlling us, right? I think.
Or is it like that one dinosaur show?
That one?
Not the dad. Or what is it? Not the Mummy.
Not the Mummy. Yeah, the one that's like we watched that. I watched that because it was on Disney Plus, and that show is like I don't know what it is. It's like because maybe it was shot in like super lo-fi at the time, but it looks like
they live in like a cave,
and horizon. Yeah.
Yeah. So there's that.
I just remember the dad wears flannel. He's a flannel dinosaur, which is fun.
Clementine tried to watch it, but she was not.
It's not. It's fucking weird. That's why.
We used to
and it was like a prime time,
yeah.
like it was a big TV show. Like it was popular. Kind of like me. One other thing that's hot off the presses is scientists think they might have found a fifth force in nature, which is crazy. They think they found it in Chicago when they were studying muon particles, right? Which is
back in 2001.
Well, no, there was 2001 that you're partial
original.
Right? You get half points. Yeah. Because 2001 they discovered this muon particle when they shot it essentially through, and we're gonna everybody just heads up, everybody listening and watching, we're not fucking physicists.
Physics, no.
we're gonna fuck this up royally. So don't expect it.
Judge.
Don't judge. A muon. I learned what a muon is. Give me half fucking credit for that. I still don't know what a muon is.
I didn't get that far.
It's fine.
It's a muon though.
It's a muon. It's just
an electrically charged
it's not MUFON,
particle. It functions like a magnet, but it's not a magnet.
Could you say that any drier? Can you do it more boring? Do it more like a scientist, like your professor in school. Do it. We'll be the dumb students. Go ahead.
It's an electrically charged particle.
Now you're doing an impression.
My glasses, and I gotta keep pushing up my glasses.
Hold on, let me do it. I got it. Here we go. Where is it? Muons, electrically charged particles, forces, electromagnetic force.
That's
okay.
That's the end of the lesson.
No, that's just
one of the forces. That's
what?
One of the forces.
So
that's just an 80s stereotypical.
Bueller. That's all that was. Bueller.
Science professor.
Bueller. What they fucking found, they were doing a thing. They spun around. Okay. You got me upset. They spun around a fucking bunch of fucking particles. And apparently,
why did I get you upset?
Everybody got me upset. I don't know why. I'm furious right now. I'm furious. I gotta calm down.
You said you didn't know what it was.
I don't know what it is. So they spun around particles, and apparently the particles wobble, and they have a G-force, which is a thing. That the G-force is a thing, right? Nobody say G-spot. And the calculation is a 2, right? It's a 2. Is it a 2, Perry?
Well, the way it works is like they follow like a pattern. You know, like electrons and stuff spin around.
Yeah.
So these ones are whatever magnetic, and this one out of
electrons actually go straight.
Oh, okay. It's something. They just follow a pattern, and then they. For all the other ones that are known of, they can be calculated, but this one doesn't follow the same calculations. And
electrons shoot straight.
Hey, let me shoot you straight. Electrons shoot straight.
And then the other ones were bending, and then also the muons were bending.
Stormtroopers never shoot straight.
But then they would dissipate.
That's beautiful. That's gorgeous. So magical. So there's fucking 4. Okay, I'm upset again. There's 4 forces of nature. So that you have gravitism, gravity, basically we're spinning around. We're that's why everything is a force, because we're spinning around.
You have electromagnetic.
You have the electromagnetic, right? And they have what, the small force and the large force, which is nuclear, essentially on a nuclear level. And all those have been proven out by the current physical physicist model.
Let's get
kind of like this episode is fizzing out. There's a current model, and they found another fucking force. What am I gonna do?
Drink your Gatorade.
Wish it wasn't Gator. Wish it was something a little more strong.
They just found another unexplained force.
It's another unexplained force, and one of the things that I did catch from this, like before my eyes started glazing over on it, was that one of the scientists said that this is essentially like, we use magnetic energy. We use the current physicist model to make electricity. That's how we study and how we amp it up. If we find a new force of nature, then we can possibly have a new energy source, which could be, speculation city, maybe how aliens
so I was gonna say too.
got here, and maybe how they got back.
I like this
conversation
now. So now you guys
this is where we tie it into.
This is where it all comes in.
Is this where you guys believe?
I don't know.
It could be. That's a possibility. Yeah. But I mean, it took them 20 years just to recreate
That's the thing I saw too. So they did it in 2001, and then they just brought, like 20 years later, they bought a giant fucking magnet, right?
Yeah, they had to transport around the United States through the Caribbean.
Why was this? Why all of it? Why? So what? Okay, first off, why did it take them 20 years? Why did they have to cart the big fucking magnet on a giant tour around the fucking Caribbean? And why Chicago? I mean, Chicago's lovely, but why? I don't get the whole fucking thing. Why?
They had like a whole parade once it arrived too.
Oh, I saw that. There was like a bunch of it was
like a celebration, like it's here.
Like
a small town, like when like a fucking local celebrity shows up to a small town. Like the magnet was a big ticket for the week. Like everybody called out from fucking work and school, and they all paraded around this giant fucking magnet. I kind of wish that part of me
I thought it was kind of cool. I would like to go.
Part of my Looney Tunes brain wished that everybody was wearing something magnet, like they're wearing something magnetized, like metal, and they all started sticking to the magnet.
Yeah.
But that didn't happen. I guess that's not how magnets work.
I know. It reminded me of what's his face from X-Men, and I just felt like
Magneto.
I don't know. Oh, come on. Did you hear that, babes?
No, I didn't hear it.
Okay, what's his character? Oh, okay, you heard it.
So I feel like I didn't.
Cheater.
So I feel like he's a giant magnet, and shit just starts someone's fucking refrigerator.
You think hold on, you think Magneto is just a giant magnet? I want you to
Well, no, he can. I mean, he uses that force when he wants to.
That's not his superpower.
That's not?
No.
What's his superpower?
He controls metal. He can control any metal.
But but when you look at him, it's like that he's kind of like a magnet, because magnets, metal.
That's where his name comes from.
Where his name comes from. Dumbass.
I mean, come on.
Thank you, Perry. Thank you.
I know his name's Magneto, but come on. That's not a specific power.
Yeah.
He's not just a giant magnet.
His name's not
Metalito?
Metal Man.
Metallica?
I mean, I'm sure he uses some kind of magnetic force.
Shut up, Perry. Don't go on. Don't get on her side. Shut up.
Who's a true X-Men fan here?
What are you talking about?
I used to watch X-Men every Saturday morning.
Oh, that fucking cartoon was the shit, man. That cartoon was awesome. Or all the arcade games and all that shit. It was great. Yeah. Great times.
Yeah.
So they think there's another fucking
Magneto.
Force. Magneto's floating around.
For some reason, they're using it to explain why some, I don't know, I can't remember. It was planets or why they spin faster than.
Keep going.
They spin faster than other or
They
whatever.
spin faster, but then they just like die, right?
So if you have any idea what this subject is about and you have some actual knowledge, call into 626-733-8256 to call in to let us know that we're all just fuck ups, just trying to. I'm very aggressive tonight. Why am I so like? I'm very like hostile.
It's funny. Like people.
Is it in the water?
Oh, he's such an abusive husband. But
oh yeah, people probably think I'm actually a sweet guy. I'm a real sweet guy.
I'm the raging bitch.
Yeah, you've thrown a vacuum at me before.
But you push people, Magneto. You push people.
I push people?
Not physically, but
no, I don't push people.
My phone died.
Okay. Perry, have you ever been a domestic abuser?
I could see him at least beating you up before you would beat her up. I feel like I'm the same with Chris.
Oh yeah, no, I don't think I'd win in a fight with you.
Fucking eyebrow and it'll be over.
Like a people's eyebrow? Is that what The Rock called it? Yeah. Hey, we missed WrestleMania.
Was that tonight?
That was tonight.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what happened. I'm assuming The Undertaker or The Rock or Stone Cold Steve Austin won. I don't know.
I was taking a nap because our kid's not here.
Yeah, we're free. We're free from the kid right now.
So we do very productive things like nap.
Yeah.
We should have been taking.
So when you have a kid, like it's like a mad. So when you have a kid and you have some time, like with the kids with a babysitter, there's this like existential fucking crisis of like, what are we gonna do now? And usually it involves like taking a nap. Like you stress over what the fuck you're gonna do because you can actually do like adult things. Usually it just ends up being a fucking nap, or just watch some dumb fucking violent thing on TV. Yeah, and that's it. Have you heard of the Oumuamua, Perry? So in October 2017, the astronomers in NASA. So astronomers in NASA, they basically take
October 19th.
October 19th. Thank you. Thank you. Details are important. So in October,
I was gonna compliment you too, because I was like, wow, like he's a really good memory.
What? No, I said in October of 2017.
Well, you didn't say the specific date.
Okay. Sorry to the 19th. So NASA takes essentially NASA every day, like they take inventory of space to see what kind of objects might be coming towards us, remotely or close. And they notice pretty late on, actually, which is kind of scary to think that like all of a sudden there's an asteroid is coming and we don't know. They notice an object coming into our general orbit, our general area, which was, I think the closest it got was about 15 million miles away.
Can we pause for a second?
Sure.
Can I tell you that I'm really upset about this whole thing? Because I was telling Chris when we were doing our research about this, that I was like, how do you have something new that's in your graphs of being able to see it? And how do you not send something out after?
Okay, so you have a bone to pick with NASA. You have a real bone to pick with them.
Keep going, and then I'll.
So they noticed.
No, we need what you should get this out right now. Well, NASA, if you're listening,
to cut me off a lot. So.
Well, nobody knows why you have that.
He's very abusive.
We have to add some context to it.
Okay, fine. But then we gotta send.
We gotta get this scribe out. We have to get this scribe out because we need to.
I wasn't the only one who said it. There were scientists.
NASA, if you're watching or listening, hold on. Hold on.
Don't leave yet. You need to hear this.
Because they noticed it late. It was a weird cigar turd shaped object, like. And it was going quick, and they noticed that because of its pattern, it was interstellar. So it came from outside of our solar system, which is a big marker. And they noticed that it was going fucking fast, but it didn't have a comet trail. And so they had a week to observe this bizarre shaped thing that they don't know what it was. There's some theories out there. A Harvard professor theorized that it might be of extraterrestrial origin or whatever.
I'm gonna bring it up right now.
Bring it up.
Yeah, bring it up.
And then so it zoomed past them, and they had a week to study it, and then it was gone. So what is your gripe?
So I'm
with
like,
that.
I'm like, okay, NASA, like, and all your
NASA,
and all your fucking money and all your fucking knowledge and bullshit. Like, you should have some droids ready to be fucking signed, sealed, delivered. Ship the fuck out to follow this thing as far as you can go. Because think about like we can only see so far right into the solar system. So now everybody at NASA is like, well, oops, it got away. We don't know where it went now. And it's like if they could have just got something in the air, so then and there, it could have got as close to this thing, maybe got some better images and videos. So we're not sitting here like, well, it could have been this and it could have been that. It might just been an asteroid because now
it's almost good as your professor impersonation.
Yeah, that sounds like an old lady. Can you get more of a NASA?
Can I talk to your
representative?
Well, you
frustrating because now they're already trying to debunk it, and I'm like,
they're not trying to. They're not trying to debunk it. What
they were.
All right, can you see? Can you see the object?
Yeah. No.
You have to bring it up, Chris.
You haven't posted in there yet. What? Oh, here I see it. Never mind.
Okay. So there's
the object right there.
Yeah, it looks like an outer space poop.
It looks like a turd, like a fucking space.
But that does look like a spacecraft to me too.
So, but that's an artistic rendering too, because it was kind of getting to your point. Is that it went so fast, all they could really observe was the light. They couldn't get any satellites on it. So that's just the interpretation of it. That's
that's what they think it looked like. They really only saw it looked like a star that was like moving interstellar.
Yeah. So what do you want, Brianna? So if I'm so say you're complaining to the NASA manager, I'll be the NASA manager. You go ahead,
okay,
old lady, and give me your complaint, and I'll take in this customer complaint. Go ahead,
Christopher Brooks.
Yes, I am the manager of NASA headquarters.
We were just on the verge of finding extraterrestrial life that we can prove to humanity.
Ma'am, before you finish, could you take off that tinfoil, please? You want to? It's distracting. I can't really focus.
And if we had done our research properly and invented some kind of spacecraft that could,
ma'am, we're trying our best. One, we're trying our best. Two, okay. We did not know this was coming. Okay, things happen.
Perry, this is what they do. This is exactly what they would do. And NASA, they try to debunk, and then they're like, have their reasonings and yada yada. Like,
are we out of this? Okay.
Yeah, I'm the producer of ExtraNormal.
Hello.
Okay. I said, hey.
Hey.
By the way,
I'm.
Yeah. So wait, what do you want? What do you want from NASA? Do you want them to have like on the ready like satellites or like the Maytag man? Like if anybody knows that fucking data reference, like where like someone's just sitting in a spaceship, like dozing off, ready to go out in space.
No human.
Just monkeys.
Or hey,
chimpanzees.
No, put a clone in there. Fucking Clone Wars. Send the fucking clone.
Hold on. What is the moral fucking dilemma of making a clone just to be sitting in a cockpit?
I'm just fucking around.
Okay, so you want like satellites on the ready. You want like to be able to
not even just satellites. I'm thinking more like Johnny Five in a fucking robot or in a I
don't think we're there yet.
Craft, fucking ready to go.
I don't think Elon's there yet.
Wait, yeah, I mean they're working on it. I mean. Sooner or later, they're gonna scan people's brains and they're gonna turn them into a cyborg, and then
think about it. If he say he cloned himself, like he can, I'm sure he can upgrade his brain and do experiments to make
so you want basically you want like a almost like a not a 911 but like a research team, like emergency research team.
Yeah. Yes.
Sounds like speaking of X-Men, it sounds like a Saturday morning kids show, like Emergency Space Force. And they just go out and discover things, and it's like just slight mystery.
Just think about that, you guys. Like we had it in our grasp,
but
we could have just proven,
but we don't know. So we don't.
Exactly. We don't know. And that's why it's so efficient for us to be efficient and to make the right choices at NASA.
But I don't think we're there yet. So I think
maybe they're just trying to cover something up.
You know what I kind of thought of that was funny though about the whole thing, because you know how idiot humans we are.
You're gonna say my name, thank God.
The spacecraft probably got close enough, and they like probably zoomed into what we're doing. They're like, "Yeah, no, bye. We're gonna."
One of the cool things is that so this all stemmed from. So a lot of the astronomers were like, "We don't know what it is. Like, who knows?" And then that Harvard dude, he said that it might be extraterrestrial of origin. Like, we can't rule that out. And fair enough. I think that's a possibility. One of the interesting thing he said, it might be actually like a probe, like almost like a navigation device for extraterrestrials, so they can map the system.
Why don't we have one of those?
He made a good point. He made a fairly decent point that like he didn't really think it was like a spaceship, because why would they, if they're that? And one of the big like people who believe that ETs are exist, that there's people or things outside of our world that exist, but they haven't visited yet, is there's one reason. If they're smart enough to come over here, why the fuck would they care about us? Like, think about like what we're doing. Like, we think we're advanced. We think we're like super.
Oh, yeah, we only have 4 forces of nature. Come on.
Yeah, come on. And they're already like to 10, and they're already like they're jumping to parallel universes, like all kinds of shit. So why would they give a shit about spying on us? Like, what the fuck are we gonna do for them?
They're looking for something else. It's not necessarily.
Are we like the Jurassic Park for them? Like,
maybe they're just we're definitely the Jurassic Park. Or maybe they're just trying to see how far ahead we've gotten. We've caught up yet.
But what you think? Like resources?
Like, oh yeah, they're looking for us. They're looking for resources. They're looking.
But what? What would they, if they have a spaceship that has the resources good enough to get them over here? What the fuck would they need from us?
Maybe they've run out of resources. That's a good.
Maybe they're out.
Exactly. They're looking for minerals. They're looking for a lot of It seems that they are looking for some type of gold, magnesium.
KFC.
They're looking for stuff.
KFC gravy.
What if? It'd be a fun 90s movie if like there was a spaceship and they just ran off a KFC chicken, and they just needed more KFC chicken. Fun 90s movie, right? Now we could have Jim Carrey. Can we get Jim Carrey in a time machine and get him a star in that?
Does Jim Carrey even do movies anymore?
He does, but it's like all like I'm an artiste movies. It's like it's not like he's not like making like dick faces or whatever. Like now it's like this is a movie about death, or this is a movie about depression.
Yeah, and he's kind of like, I didn't realize like how philosophical he is. Like he gets so like in depth. Like he would actually be a good caller to call in. Right
Hold on, can we pull up that Jim Carrey weird?
Sure.
Jim Carrey weird interview. Have you seen this interview, Perry?
No. Hold on. Explain it to me so I can narrow this search down.
He's like
you Google it. You have like the setup better than I do right now.
Jim Carrey what?
There's a few.
Just do Jim Carrey weird interview is good enough.
I might have seen this actually.
You probably, a lot of people saw it.
He's so different.
Yeah, different is a word.
Strange interview. Is it on the? Oh, yeah. It's the one. Yeah, on the carpet where he.
Yeah, he was like, "What are we?"
Totally off.
He kind of talked like he was a guest on the show a little bit.
All right, I got it right here.
We should have Jim Carrey on. Jim Carrey, please come on.
Well, let me get him on this. Yeah, let me see if I can
get him on the line.
Pull some
get NASA. And she needs to launch a flight with NASA, so get NASA on the line.
Well, it was funny when I was complaining about that. Then somebody came on. Was it a?
She said that like, oh, that'd be awesome if we could do that.
Yeah, they can do that. They're just not doing that, and it's a lot of it is because they already know. They already
that's because
they try to cover up shit all the time.
Like it's partly because we spend so much fucking money on like military budgets and shit like that, and we just gut NASA comparatively, like compared to what like dollar for dollar, like with inflation, what we spent in like the 60s and 70s to get up to the moon. Like we've basically gutted NASA pretty much, like comparatively. Like they still spend don't get me wrong, they still spend a shit ton of money, but we're definitely not like dumping money, and like so they're on budget. They have to go with the used cars. They can't really build a new car.
All right, bring it up. Ready?
All right, here we go.
I'll be able to hear it. How does it sound?
I've covered a lot of fashion weeks.
Running
This is
the
the
circle.
first time I've run into Jim Carrey.
Of course he is.
Is it true?
He's a creep in every way. Of course he is.
You need a date to the party? What's up?
No. I'm doing just fine. I just, there's no meaning to any of this. So I wanted to find the most meaningless thing that I could come to and join. And here I am.
What was that?
I mean, you got to admit it's completely meaningless.
It's like a golden globe or something.
Celebrating icons, boy, that is just the absolute lowest aiming, possibility that we could come up with. It's like icons. Do you believe in icons? I don't believe in personalities. I don't believe that you exist, but there is a wonderful fragrance in the air.
You don't believe certain icons have the power to make change, to think differently, to be bold, to inspire others? Artistry? You're one of them.
On the good foot. Ha! Yeah.
Oh my God.
He just didn't want to be there.
Down now.
And that poor girl. That poor lady.
Icons. I
Yeah.
don't believe in personality.
She's just trying to do a job. She's just trying to do a fucking job.
Beyond personality, beyond invention and disguise, beyond the red S that you wear on your chest that makes bullets bounce off. I believe that it's deeper than that. I believe we're a field of energy dancing for itself. And I don't care.
But Jim, you got for the occasion. You look good.
No,
Was that an accident?
I didn't get dressed up.
Who did?
There is no me.
There's no you.
No.
We're not here. This is a dream.
I think we've had this conversation on this show.
And there are clusters of tetrahedrons moving around together.
Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So
Fine.
what's happening in our world right now? Because there is a lot of news that actually is relevant. That's not that.
Here's
uplifting.
the thing. It's not our world.
None
That's
of this
the
is
key.
real.
Nope.
So you're just passing
We don't
through.
matter. We don't matter.
Oh wow.
That's the good news.
Okay.
Oh.
Jesus.
It's
We don't
so
matter.
I love it and I hate it at the same time because I love just the bizarreness of it and just like I'm a fan of Jim Carrey. Like I love Jim Carrey, but that poor fucking girl, that poor reporter lady, she's just trying to fucking do a job. She's nope.
Oh,
Nope.
sorry.
Nope. She's just trying to do a job and it's fucked up.
Should we, for our people listening, should we tell them what we're trying to do?
Perry's trying to for all the audios. Perry's trying to go fucking topless, like it's fucking spring break. Is it spring break?
Okay, if you were wearing pasties, I'd say
Yeah.
hell yes, but you're not.
You're not wearing pasties, so it's not. We might get banned.
And your nipples aren't.
Wait, can you?
So what's the point?
Perry, can you Google whether you can have male nipples on YouTube?
Okay.
I don't think you can, right?
Why not? I mean, I'm sure there's plenty of people that go swimming a YouTube video,
What's wrong with fucking
Dudes.
swimming?
right?
You're not swimming. You're not swimming.
Bodybuilders.
Is it context?
YouTube.
Well, if you listen to Jim Carrey, I'm sure he would say you were just energy.
Yeah, and this is not really happening. There's
So-
this does not exist.
I
We don't
wish it
matter.
wasn't really happening.
You
That's the
don't-
problem.
You don't matter.
It feels too real. That's the problem. Perry, do you idolize a celebrity? Who would you like
I
ultimately?
used to idolize Jim Carrey.
Yeah, I think
do.
I still kind of do. Even though I'm like, I saw him, like, yeah, you shouldn't have been a dick to that reporter.
He probably just got out of a relationship or something.
Yeah, I mean, he's had his tales of relationships for
Yeah.
sure.
Something.
Well, you know, celebrities don't live the perfect life.
That's right.
Or he didn't get that nomination he thought he was gonna win. Or
I don't. Fuck.
He was definitely salty about something.
He's been salty for a while. I feel like he's not even salty. He's been like bizarre, fucking not in
maybe
it.
he kind of looks back at like his past, and I don't know.
But you guys have to know people that are like that. We all know people. One,
But
you have a friend
of
that
course,
Better,
of course,
talks like-
talks exactly like that. And you know what? I have some of those moments too. And you know who shares a birthday with Jim Carrey?
Oh.
Me.
Andy. Oh yeah, that's right.
Me and Andy.
Andy
Kaufman.
and Chris. I forgot
Yeah.
about you.
That's right. That's why we're all fucking bizarre. We don't fucking make it sense. I could totally see myself pulling that fucking move on a red carpet and then hating myself afterward.
When was
Why would
Andy
you do
Kaufman born?
Because of that girl. Because that lady.
Oh, just something bad that you heard her.
Just like that, I made her like not that I was being weird because I love being weird, but that I put her in a shitty position. You know?
Yeah, I don't think he cares.
No, I don't think he cares. I don't think he cares. I don't think he thought about it afterwards. No, he probably hasn't seen it again since.
Or who knows? He might have been on it. So.
Oh yeah, he was definitely.
He might even not even remember that it fucking even happened.
He could have just been high. Like he could have smoked some weed before. Nothing too serious.
Is he known to be a stoner?
I don't know. Hold on.
Jim Carrey.
I'm sure.
Or could have been some prescription.
I'm sure Jim Carrey did like massive amounts of drugs. I get that sense, but like the fucking philosophical bullshit. Like he would take mushrooms and hang out in the woods and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's again something I just. It's fun. It's too eerie sometimes. It's too eerie. It's like looking at fucking mirror. But I don't have his money or talent.
I mean, he's basically like that's Matrix talk right there.
Yeah.
That's not even Matrix talk. That's him like fucking like he was just trying to fuck.
It's almost like he was almost arrogant about.
Oh yeah, he was condescending as fucking.
The condescending, like that's where I kind of probably, if I was snapped a little bit.
And I
feel like that's just his, but that's his. I feel like that's his true personality.
That probably is a little bit of his true personality.
Sad when you think of Jim Carrey. That like when you look at as a kid watching his films, like you just always thought he was.
And I think that probably like I get the aspect of like we're all like at an award show.
You're breathing heavy again, Perry.
You are. That you took off your shirt. You got out of breath. You got all hot and heavy. Stop it. I know it's a hat. It's just a cabbie hat. Calm down. But
Gabby,
I get the idea of like this is all bullshit. We're patting ourselves on the back in an award show. Like we're all making fun. Silly films, like it doesn't really fucking matter. Like it's all just like we're walking down a red carpet showing off these clothes that are probably far too expensive, but then just don't go.
Yeah,
you know, if you just don't go. Don't show up and be that person. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't. Like it's bullshit.
I feel like he still wanted attention.
He wanted the attention.
Something
of course
had to happen. Like somebody had to either have called him a has-been or like kind of like how you always say like Johnny Depp is no longer what we know of Johnny Depp. He's actually an actor trying to be the Johnny Depp.
He's like Johnny Depp playing an impersonation.
I mean, when you think about it, Jim Carrey, we kind of see him always in the same character. Same with like Will Ferrell. So it's like when they're doing a different role, you don't take them as seriously. Although I have to say, I loved Jim Carrey in Eternal Sunshine.
Oh, that was an amazing movie. He was amazing. He's a good actor. He's a legit good serious actor.
Yeah, he flipped the switch.
Yeah.
Have you seen that movie, Perry?
Oh yeah.
That's a fucking. I mean, we should watch that.
Yeah.
So good. But like, I feel like him and Kate Winslet, she flipped her character. She's usually more of a serious role.
She's usually being painted like the French girls. So dumb. So stupid.
Oh my god. Anyways,
well, the Titanic didn't
really sink
because of an iceberg.
What?
Stop.
Go ahead, Perry. Let's hear his conspiracy theory. Is it the Illuminati?
Supposedly, no. There's a guy, a survivor from Titanic that said that there was a fire.
Are you being serious?
There was, yeah, you should look it up. There was a fire below.
He's lying.
And that was like the main cause, and then the iceberg, which is kind of like just so happened.
Is like a
the iceberg was
they
kind of pull it off.
Like they lost control, and then they just ended up hitting the iceberg, but it was the initial fire.
Are you serious, Perry? No.
No,
you're not.
I'm gonna look it up, and I'm gonna regret it.
Yeah.
Look it up. I dare you to.
Fire.
When did this conspiracy theory come out? Oh my god.
Oh my god. Oh.
It's so bad, Elise.
Oh my god. Okay, we did it.
I'm showing your wife.
I don't even know how you pulled that off. How did you even pull that off?
Give me your phone. This is what we asked for.
Nobody asked for that. That's the problem. Nobody asked for it. It's not even helpful.
Why do you have green duct? Is that duct tape?
Vinyl.
He looks like
Vinyl
you just look like, oh my God, I can't. Hey, guess what? I'm going to try to focus in because that's completely distracting. A coal fire may have helped sink the Titanic.
What? How come they're barely getting this out now?
I don't know.
Here.
I mean, because
think of Christopher Columbus. Just want to keep it's almost like going.
What?
They've gone this far without. Why?
What? Christopher Columbus? What was on the Titanic?
No, but I'm saying like this stuff just comes out now.
Wait, what about Christopher Columbus though? Comes out now.
I can't look at Perry.
I can't either, but I'm staring at him. I can't stop staring. God damn it. God damn it. What about Christopher Columbus?
Oh, never mind.
Okay, I'm just
not. I want to know.
Also, here's the thing, me too. Okay,
he was gonna tell us, and you cut him off.
I don't care. You complain, like, not you complain. The people cite a fire as like the reason the Titanic burned, or went down. But like, yeah, you had a fire before, but then you hit a fucking giant iceberg. Like, I get like, oh, a fire might have not been the greatest to happen to them, but then you had a little fire, and then you ran into a fucking iceberg. Like, I don't know.
Maybe the people that
they were distracted by the fire. They're like, oh, look at the fire. Oh my God.
They probably needed to get people down to help. And think about, like, you know how like in the movie, I know.
Oh, here we go.
Accurate, but
okay, what did Leo DiCaprio do?
They like had to be like down below. Barry. So all the people that work there had to like probably stay on those bottom decks, right? Like the lowest.
Probably. Oh yeah. Fuck yeah. No, that's not even like. I get
the people that worked there were probably helping out with that, or they were throwing those parties that they weren't supposed to.
Well, the iceberg solved the fire, for sure. And they say this is Titanic talk, everybody. The old saying is that if they would have hit the fucking iceberg directly, they would have been fine.
That's
but because they tried to fucking veer off, because they tried to avoid it, that's what like shredded all the side.
They would have been fine, but it would have been less slower.
So kids, if you feel like you're gonna run into a tree or something like that, just keep going straight ahead, and you'll be better that way.
I ran into a mailbox once.
Did you really run into a mailbox?
Yeah.
With your car or your fist?
We made a homemade ramp.
Okay.
With my bike.
Okay. Okay. So you ran through it with the bike.
Yeah. I got stitches.
Are you serious? How old were you when that happened?
10. No, I was living with Tanner. I had to be like 12 or 13.
When did you move in with? So you have a brother. 5th grade is when you moved in with him.
1995.
Oh, you remember the year? That's cool.
Summer of 1995.
Summer
of 95.
That's when The Lion King came out.
When in good old Tricky Bill. What do they call Bill Clinton? Tricky Dick Bill. Bill the Clinton. What do they call Bill Clinton? Cigar pussy Bill. Good old cigar. You look offended, Perry. You a fan of Bill Clinton? I'm sorry. We're just having a little fun.
I'm gonna stay out of politics.
Are you related or something?
To Bill?
Absolutely not.
You just must be in love with his wife.
She's a looker.
I don't like any politicians. So.
Good. Let's all stay out of politics. Fuck them all.
Yeah.
Fuck them all. Right? Am I right? Even the ones. Okay, for listeners and people who are watching, even the ones you like, fuck them all. The ones you hate, fuck them all. That's what I say, right?
No.
The ones you're indifferent about, fuck them all.
No, that's not a good mentality to have.
Alienating the audience for no good reason. The politician you love the most, there's a dickhead. The politician you hate the most, dickhead.
I think Queen Elizabeth a shapeshifter.
Yeah, well, they say she's reptilian, right?
She's reptilian. That's what it is.
But I think technically the reptilian race can shapeshift.
What's the technicality? Do you think that so her husband just passed away? May he rest in peace. Do you think he was a shapeshifter, or do you think he really died? Do you think he died?
I don't know. I never met him.
Okay.
Maybe it was his time to
Maybe
ascend
I
to the.
did. Maybe
To
he
the
was
Illuminati throne or
shape-shifted.
whatever.
He could have been shape-shifted into you, and I could have thought it was you.
Or maybe she ate him.
Oh
No,
yeah.
I thought she only eats babies.
Oh.
Oh no.
Well, when you get to a certain age, you just become a baby.
That's true.
Same thing.
Yeah, it's
He was
a
wearing
cycle.
diapers. It's kind of sad.
Probably wearing diapers. Yeah.
His birthday. That's what they were all looking for.
What was it? Was he 99?
Yeah.
Oh my god. He looked bad. He looked bad. I mean, God love him, and I'm glad he made it to 99. But he looked bad.
Crispy.
Yeah, he looked. Yeah.
If you're part reptilian, of course.
If you're shedding your skin, you're definitely gonna look that bad, right?
No, you should look better if you're shedding your skin.
So does that debunk your theory? Queen Elizabeth
because they're
is
hybrids.
What does that mean?
They're not fully reptiles.
So what kind of fucking benefits do you get with being a hybrid? Do you still get the shape shifting?
I don't know. But it's a possibility.
So she might just be half reptile and not getting any of the perks. That sucks. Poor
I'd
Queen
be able
Elizabeth.
to visit her homeland, Nabu Nabu, every now and then.
Just a passport. That's you're just a dual citizen. You don't get any other benefits. Oh, fuck. Well, this is it. This has been an episode of ExtraNormal Podcast. My name is Chris. You can find us all at ExtraNormal Podcast on Instagram, ExtraNormalP on Twitter. If you want email us at extranormalpodcast@gmail.com. You can also find us on Facebook. Follow us on YouTube, like and subscribe. Smash that like button, as a fucking everybody says. I was going to say the kids, but everybody fucking says that. Of all ages. Brianna, where can they find you?
Here.
Good. Here, there, everywhere.
Yeah, I might come in next week.
Yeah, in person. All right, Perry, where can they find you? Do you care? No, you don't.
Find me
on the Titanic
at Choi's restaurant on Magnolia and.
Is that the 24-hour or the 2 a.m. one? Choi's? Did you look it up? Did you go? Did you revisit that beautiful gem?
I should.
You should puke in a bowl there for old time's sake.
You guys should go to brunch. Did they have brunch?
They don't. Do you think that place has fucking brunch? You really think that place is serving poached eggs?
I've never been.
No, you get chow mein from 11 a.m. to like 2 a.m. and that's it. That's all you get. You don't get any fucking eggs Benedict.
Oh.
Anyways, all right. Bye, everybody.